And welcome back to Speedrun Ragnarok 2021. I am your new host for the rest of the morning, Highspirits. And coming up next is, hopefully, Ehrgeiz, God Bless the Ring by tyler2022. So enjoy the upcoming run, and I will pass this off to Tyler now.
All right, and thank you so much. So, some people may be kind of confused. They're like, wait, this is a fighting game with some Final Fantasy VII characters. Well, for the arcade release, that was a fighting game, but whenever they brought it over to the consoles, they had to throw in some more stuff. And the makers behind this game, Dream Factory, they are very well known for throwing in these kind of dungeon crawler side modes. If you're familiar with Tobal series as well, so we'll be playing Brand New Quest, which is a dungeon crawler inside of a fighting game, which is a bit weird. But anyway, we are going to be playing on normal, which is actually the harder run, and hard mode is fairly easy. But we are going to be starting here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so the main thing is that you see that there are two characters here, and we actually need to use both of them, but we'll be just be using one for the time being. And as most dungeon crawlers are, things can be very random, and there's also some other things that we have to keep track of: our level progression and what we eat, because that will also kind of affect how we level up. And you see that they actually do give us some money and some equipment and even some materia and magic stones. We're going to sell off the equipment in order to get 2 bombs and a high potion. This is just for marathon safety here. And another good thing is that we can save the game, but it costs 10 gil per level. So it's actually not good for us to actually be super high level. Now, we will be doing some grinding, because we actually need to find one weapon from a random enemy drop, and we need to defeat one boss, so we will be doing some leveling. Ideally, we'll be around level 9 to 10 at the most. But, we can always find money laying on the ground, and for this very first trip here to the dungeon, we're going to be trying to find stuff to actually sell later on, to actually give us some more potions or, more food. Oh, and sometimes money can just be out in the void like that, as you see there. And you'll be noticing that there's a lot of different kinds of monsters here, and I'm going to be kind of hugging right here on the wall, because if I go in the middle and I step on a trap, then that could be very bad. And that staircase leading down, I don't want to go there just yet. There's actually a faster route that I will be taking by defeating a boss very early on, that you're not really intended to actually beat him level 1, but if we find a certain weapon, we can beat him. Unfortunately, there's a dead end. Now, you'll see me kind of go in and then back out through these rooms, and reason being is that depending on the length of the room, I can kind of tell if it'll be a dead end or not. And if there are enemies in the room, then I can't even see the map for more than a split second. So that's why you see me constantly go in and out. So the right side does not give me anything. Let's try this left side here. Okay, so both these torches are pretty far apart. This means that this is a secret room. And this is great. This is why I had originally got the bomb, so I can get this pickaxe. This is the best weapon in the game. It only really falls off towards the very end of the game. So, I'm gonna pick up some more stuff, because I want to actually sell... Okay, perfect. Armlets. Is there anything else I can... Oh. And that can also happen if you are in an empty hallway. Sometimes, lightning strikes and a lot of enemies spawn. I think this will be fine, because I got some bombs. Okay, yep. So we're just gonna leave. Alright, now that we have our weapon of choice that could potentially carry us the rest of the game, now we're going to go to the market to get some food. Make sure that our diet is in check, because we're only going to be doing one big level up, so we want to make the most of it, essentially. We're going to buy meat and garlic, and then a couple pumpkins. Eat said meat and garlic. That way we are going to gain 5 health and 5 attack every level. and sell the bombs and the leather cap here. Oh, do not sell that. Unfortunately, don't have as much money as I'd like to have, but this is still decent. Okay. Make a quick save here. So we're going to be going down this well here, down to floor 13, and we're going to fight the Kraken. And after we actually beat this boss, then we get 2 yellow potions, which are the best potions in the game. And for the most part is a full heal, unless you have some ridiculous health stat. So this boss is going to be pretty simple. I'm just going to be standing here in the corner and just doing this jumping overhead attack. Now, there are about 4 attacks that the Kraken can do. The worst one is the low sweep right there, because if I do jump at a certain point, I will either have to try to jump over like so, or I have to try and block, which sometimes I'll be caught in my like recovery animation. Thankfully though, I can eat a potion like so and gain iframes. Yeah, so that was a bit late. Unfortunately, he's giving me a lot of low sweeps. And I was going to do this the whole time. Now, the exit will be on the left, but on the right, there are some goodies. So that's why I'm positioning myself over here. And you saw that ×3, so because this weapon is not damage, we can get ×3 crits, which is really good. If it was damage, we'd only be able to get ×1.5. That's why this is generally the best weapon to actually grab, because I can get it so early on. And like this only falls off towards the very end of the game. Now, for like this kind of strategy for the bosses, this is only kind of unique to this boss. For the other bosses, I'll be using something else, as now we finally kill it. And we level up, as I said, 5 attack, 5 HP, and 1 hit and everything else. Alright. Don't need that bomb. And we get 2 X potions. So now we actually need to find the Dragon Wing, which is going to be kind of important for backtracking, which is perfect because I got 2 random dragons that just came in here. See if any of them are going to drop the Dragon Wing. Nope. Oh, that's a shield. I thought that was meat for a second. Armor in this game is not that good. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is great. Hopefully my pickaxe does not break. And I also had forgot to mention that, but there actually is durability in this game, so I have to be kind of careful. Getting a bit unlucky here with my drops. But that's okay, because I have a couple floors to like really farm for this. And I'm finding some money, so even though it's kind of bad... Oh, that went down. Alright, dragon and a tiger. Typically, if there's a dragon and like a bunch of other smaller enemies, you don't want to deal with them. I'm not getting very lucky here. And now I am starting to starve. So I want to eat as soon as I can, but I cannot open up the menu while there are enemies on the screen, so... Wait for the level up to happen. Okay. This layout is not too good. This is probably the exit here. Getting closer. Oh. Another unfortunate horde hallway. Oh, and I got knocked out of the air. Oh. Okay, there's another dragon. Another opportunity here. Oh. And the auto aim just went directly behind me for some reason. That's cool. Oh man. Definitely gonna pick up that money. Okay, the game just wants me to get it right now. Come on. What's my level right now? This is getting 13. I'm actually going to load the game because this is a pretty high level and I'm going to be needing to get a lot of money. So the reason why I was actually saving was for in case something like this did happen where I got super unlucky and I am a ridiculously high level, because that'll be really bad later on. But loading the game is actually very good because it will give me full health and full stamina back as well. So I saved right beforehand, so I'm not going to go directly in just to change the RNG seed a bit. So I'm going to wait for a second, so that way I don't have the exact same layout as before. Alright, let's try this again. And since I have full health and full stamina, I will not be anywhere close to starving. And I can actually take one hit from the Kraken without using one of my potions, so a bit unfortunate, but I think my life spend is a bit generous, so this is fine. Because later on that would have been really bad if I were to be, level 13, because it would cost me 130 gold each time I wanted to save, and there's a couple of key points towards the end of the game where I'd really like to save, because it can get kind of spooky. So here we are back again with our Kraken friend. Just these overhead attacks in the corner. Oh, nice jump.
Awesome. Can I talk for a second then?
Yep, go ahead.
While you slay the Kraken once again. Well, we haven't gotten any donations yet recently, but I would like to talk about some upcoming runs here. Because coming up next, we have Stair Quest. Lots and lots of stairs we got by Flannel Cat, and we have a bid war for that one right now. And that's to choose the hero, or heroine, which is either Ingrid the Princess or Devin the Knight. Devin right now has a $1 to 0 lead, so that one's very easy if you'd like to see the princess climbing those stairs. And after that, we have Ultima 3 Exodus coming up from Oregon Mike, and we got some bid wars to choose the genders of all your 4 party members, and right now we got no donations for that. So there's a lot of stuff coming up right now this morning that could use some love, and easily you can choose what you would like.
All right, so this time, because we used to be the Kraken, and we were able to pretty much leave right away. Now, these also drop dragon wings, even though they're kind of like birds. For whatever reason, they also drop them. Also, some reptiles also drop them. It's a bit weird how they define who drops it. And there we are there, second try. So dragon wing is what we want. So now we are done farming, essentially. Now we can just head on straight down to the bottom. So for the dragon wing, I'll be attempting to do a frame perfect glitch, or a number of frames, to where I will be activating it during an actual room transition, and then that will make me small, because whenever you actually use the dragon wing, it will turn you small and then teleport you back to the main town. But if you do it just right, you can become small while keeping it activated, so that way whenever you have to switch to the next character, they can essentially just warp straight down to the bottom rather than having to backtrack through all this over again. So I'll be trying that a couple times. It is a bit difficult, so I'm not guaranteed to get it, and if I don't get it, then that's fine. Then I will use the dragon wing to just go back to the town and then drop off some supplies, so that way they can survive going all the way back down the dungeon, which hopefully, if I don't get too many bad layouts, it won't matter too much. So now that we got the dragon wing, I'm gonna make a save here, especially because I'm level 9. That's really good. Pretty much minimal leveling here. So as you can tell, the music changed a little bit, and that's because we are on a different set of floors. Every 3 floors you get kind of a new area. And for this area, for the first 2 floors, we're going to try to actually go up. And the reason being is because there's a secret potion room in the top ends. Nope. So there's the staircase right there. We're gonna try a couple more rooms, see if we can find it. Uh-oh. I'm gonna try one more way going up, although this is turning into a bit of a detour. gonna try one more room going up, and then we're gonna give up there. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too much farther. It's way too much of a detour. It's okay though, because the next set of floors, or like the next floor 17, does also have the same kind of room, so it's not all that bad. Again, make sure that we hug these walls, even whenever there is no one in here, because someone could pop in at any moment. Alright, now we're going down to 17. Again, trying to find a room going up. Another fast staircase. Very lucky by me. Again, we're going to try a couple different rooms, see if we can... Please tell me this is going to be it. Okay. Because there's a lot of enemies there, we're just going to cut our losses and just go. To be honest, we have a decent number of potions here, so we will honestly be fine. Now, for the next floor, we do not want to go up because there's actually a floor boss, because every 2 to like 3 floors, there's a boss, and I just find the staircase immediately. I guess dying or like resetting was the optimal play, because I'm just getting really good luck here. And I don't have enough money to save, unfortunately, because... Oh, no idea. Okay, so this is the final set of floors, 19, 20, and 21. There are a total of 21 floors here. So now my main priority is to find either a better weapon for my current character, Koji, and to find a weapon for Claire, the next character, or even better, find a weapon that both of them can use, because there's a small set of weapons that both of them can use. And I did find a staircase, but I'm going to look around a bit for some weapons, maybe even some food, some potions, you know, because I'm doing okay, but in terms of like safety, it's not where I'd exactly like to be. And it's going to the right. Looks like I'm not getting a whole lot of resources here. There's some dungeon grass, which doesn't give me a whole lot. Some money is always nice. I think that's a dead end. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go on the next floor, 20. And that floor I'm guaranteed needing to find a weapon. And also something that I had forgot to mention is that doing this like little lightning attack is kind of like a get off me, or like a guard break, and we will be abusing that for the floor 21 bosses, because we will be essentially spamming that, because the usual downside is that it would cost you stamina, but if you have no stamina, then it's pretty much free. So I'm trying to find... Okay, found meat, that's good. Food's really good late game. Sometimes those enemies can do a very fast lunge attack, sometimes they'll do that slow double swipe, so always need to be cautious with those specifically. Ooh, axe. Ogre killer, that's not good. It's a cursed weapon. So right there, in that room, you can offer stuff to the gods, and they will either curse or they will bless your weapon. And that one was a curse weapon, unfortunately. Alright, so we're trying to find a weapon for our other character, because we can use this pickaxe. This is not the most ideal scenario. Some jelly. And she can use staffs, some spears, some swords. What I really want is to find a Final Fantasy VII weapon, like a Masamune or stuff like that, but those are a bit rare to find. Okay, there's a sword. Crystal sword. Okay, 8 out of 8. And this is a Fairy Fountain. We actually have not seen this yet. So Fairy Fountain lets us go back to full health, and if we are at full health, then it will actually fix our like damaged weapon, which is really good. Okay. Make sure I got everything here. Potions. All right. I think I'm good here. I have 74. I like a little bit more money just so I can save again. But there actually can be money on the final floor just laying around, as I unfortunately got hit. Alright, that's... Actually, I can bring that to Claire to sell at the shop. So it's gonna be useful for her. So as I said, we can find some money laying around. And there are gonna be the fairy fountain, and... So that leads to the final bosses. So rather than go there now, we're actually gonna go and heal up at the fairy fountain now. It is not a, like, use it whenever. There is limited uses to it. Okay. And see if I can find some money or some dungeon grass laying around, because there usually are just laying around here on this last floor. Okay. 210, perfect. Okay, so now I can save 2 times, which is perfectly fine. And because I'm doing pretty good on my estimate here, even like with all this going on, and I'm able to like pretty much restart a couple minutes back, I'll be using the save function again and then reloading back in to get full health and full stamina. I'm using the pickaxe for the first one, and then for the second one, I'll be using the swords. That way, it won't get too damaged. Alright, so we're going to save, quit, and then reload. So we have full health and full stamina, because that's going to be very important, especially for this next fight, because I'll be doing the like guard break quite a bit. Which, in fact, I will probably change my like inventory to actually have some food in there as well. I don't always all my food, because I do still need to have at least a little bit of food for the next fight, so that way I'm not just starving from the very beginning. And this dragon will drop a high potion, which is going to be good. Okay, use a yellow. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So this is one of 2 dragons guarding a phoenix. And we're simply just going to do this guard break attack and then do an overhead attack. And I have that pumpkin in my satchel, so I can just eat it and gain some more stamina back, so that way I'm not going into hunger as quickly. And I'll also be like trying to do the oh no, that was a bit of a misinput on my end. That's okay. I'll be trying to do the frame perfect glitch a couple of times, since I do have... Oh, I did not repair this weapon. This might still be okay. Thought I had repaired it. I guess I was caught up in my own commentary that I forgot to repair this specific weapon. It's okay. So I make saves, you know, stuff like this can't happen, you know, some brain farts, so. May not get punished if I get some good crits here, though. Could be close to dead. Come on. I'm getting some low rolls, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. Aha! Never punished. Alright. Using that now. Making another save. And again, reloading so that way I have full health and full stamina. And I'll be attempting to do a frame perfect glitch. And if I'm successful, I will be small, but I don't want to be too small because there's a bit of a variance to it. So if I get this correctly, you will see me turn very, very small. And I like want to be small enough to where I can still hit the next boss, but not too small to where I can't hit them at all because it's a bit of a balancing act. Alright, so we're going to use this Dragon Wing in the middle of a screen transition. Come on. I was blinking, which means I did not get it. It means that was too early if I'm blinking like that. Try 2 or 3 more times, and then we'll just go on with it, since I'll have to backtrack anyway. Alright. Let's try yet again. I want to get a full run-in at it. There we go. Did I get it? Way too small. So you see there, I actually turned really, really small, but that is unfortunately way too small for me to actually hit him. Very weird glitch found by Furry2. I think at least 2 years ago or so. Try one more time. And if I fail it, then I will go through the portal anyway and then drop off some stuff for Claire so that way she can backtrack her way through. I didn't get it, so the portal will show up there. Yeah, I'm gonna drop everything. I'll leave 2 potions for myself. Give her magic stones as well, just because she can use some magic. And I never really saw me use magic, but there's a certain scenario where if there is a certain kind of enemy in a horde hallway that I cannot beat them with physical attacks. Okay, he's gonna do the tail slap. Tail slap gives me 1 free attack on him without having to do the guard break. That's what I was kind of waiting on. Alright, so now do this. And in fact, I think I can sell the weapons at the shop and then buy a backup weapon just in case as well. So, again, we're going to be doing the same thing now. This guy has a lot of HP, and he's got a higher defense stat, so he's going to be a bit longer to actually take down. And the same thing, just doing these overhead attacks and these guard breaks. Now, there's actually small windows where he can counterattack me, and that's dependent on my speed stat, which you didn't see me raise at all. But essentially, speed isn't even for movement; it's for your recovery animation, which is going to be bad for Claire because she's level 1. So for the last boss, she could get hit a couple times, while you want to have a lot of potions saved up for her. But most of the time, I should not be getting hit here. The worst case scenario, he will do the fire breath attack, which essentially is an anti-air. Ideally, I only use 1 of these potions and have the other one saved for Claire whenever she eventually backtracks down here again. slowly losing health, but whenever I go to 0, kind of like MGS1 actually, where if I go to 0 and I have something equipped like a ration, it'll automatically use it, but not give me the full effect. I use it anyway just to make sure I get full health from it though. Almost didn't have to use it, that's okay. So all of a sudden, the whole room explodes, and Koji dies. So now we gotta go all the way back, which is why getting that frame rate glitch would have been really nice, because then I could just pretty much teleport right down there. Now, I got a bit lucky with my layout, in the fact that it was pretty good, so the backtracking won't be as bad. We're gonna sell this stuff for quite a bit, actually. Yeah, we have more than enough money now. Is that the best you got for me? Sure, we'll buy a lance, I guess. Just in case I really need to use this weapon. I'm pretty sure she can use that sword, but on the off chance that she can't... Alright. Well, now we got all the food and all the potions, so we are pretty much good to go. In fact, I'm gonna do that just to be completely safe. So again, we're gonna have to be going all the way back. Which luckily for us, is not even that far. Because a lot of these rooms were either past layouts or instant staircases. This one's a bit out of the way. And the layout should stay the same unless it is an empty hallway and a horde just shows up in there randomly, which can happen. If I do find the sword to actually be useful for her, then I'm gonna need to repair it just in case. Oh, thought they're gonna attack me. I was about to do a guard break attack. So for this character especially, I want to be really hugging those walls because she's level 1 and her weapon is not good. So if I get trapped, it's not good. In fact, I'm another save before I actually get there just to be completely safe. On this next floor, I'm gonna make a save. I have so much money left over. I can even do another save whenever whenever I'll eventually get all the way back there. So we have just enough money. Let me through. It's very unlikely that I will be caught here, but I could take a lot of damage from, say, a horde hallway, and then they keep on comboing me and stuff, and things can get really dicey, but... I didn't even check. What is the attack set on this thing? Like, nothing. Yeah, this is like a... This is not the weapon you want to have, but... It is doable. It'll just take a bit. Now... The last boss in the game is actually fairly weak. That's kind of explains why there's two very strong dragons guarding it, because it's just that weak. It's got a really low defense stat. The only bad thing is that the hitbox of it is pretty weird to actually hit sometimes, and especially if you do the dragon wing glitch and you become very small. Uh-oh. Aw. Unfortunate. Ah. Drive-by. Okay. I'm gonna see if the sword is useful. It should be. I always get confused between diamond and crystal, because some of them can use diamond, some can use crystal, and... Let me see. I'm pretty sure she can use this. Yep. 5 out of 8. That's actually fine. That's actually doable for completing this. We're gonna stock full on potions. We're gonna save the game, and we're gonna defeat the Phoenix, and then it'll drop Phoenix down. And then we will revive Koji, and that will be time. And it's going to be saving here to make sure, in case anything goes wrong, which very well could. And there's some money just laying around too. I guess someone was leaving a donation for the Phoenix. And you see it kind of slides ever so slightly, so I'm going to try to keep it in the corner if you can, but it kind of slides around and the hitbox is a bit weird. I'm doing a lot of damage on this, and I'm level 1, so it just shows that how weak that this Phoenix actually is. And as you can see, because I'm level 1, my speed stat isn't as high. Now same for like Koji, but at least he's level 9, so he's got 9 more levels of speed than Claire here, so he's a bit faster. Ooh, the trade. Couple more hits. Uh-oh. It's alright, just get in the corner here. Be safe. Right, knowing how this thing slides sometimes. Up, and there's the Phoenix down, and time's gonna be coming up now. Alright, so that was Ehrgeiz. Bit of a shaky start, but, still ended it pretty good. Thank you all for letting me showcase this run, and I will be back again on Friday with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of today's runs.
Thank you to tyler2022 for that run of Ehrgeiz. God bless the ring. Coming up next on the schedule, we got Stair Quest by Flannel Cat, and we got some time before that run starts, so you got a chance to get in there and tell us who's going to be climbing those stairs. Right now, Devin the Knight has a $1 to 0 lead over Ingrid the Princess. So if you want to see the princess climbing the stairs, climbing up, down, there's a lot of stairs, There's an easy chance for you to snipe this and to go ahead and change who our stair climber is going to be. And then coming up after that, we have Ultima 3 Exodus by Organ Mike, and we still have naming and gender bid wars open for all the 4 characters, so you can easily customize your own character. All it takes is any type of donation, and the donations are here for Take This, which is a non-profit organization to help with a mental health help the gaming community with mental health issues. And this is a great organization. One of the big things is their AFK rooms at conventions. And I, as someone who's been to conventions before, definitely take part in the AFK rooms, especially out here in PAX West, where things can get upwards of 100,000 people when it's at its biggest, when it's packed. So this is a great organization, and all donations are going towards that.